Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Well, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whenever you're watching this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Ray. And this is I Like It Raw, your Monday Night Raw review show here at HMG. Follow, subscribe. Where's the little gimmick here? Hold on. Just listen to what the thumb tells you. See that little thumb down there? Subscribe, like, all that cool stuff. Right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm the pundit of the people, the man with a plan, Big Ray, here to stay to talk some lucha libre, which is your Spanish lesson for wrestling today. And I'm not here alone, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm here, joined by my brother from down under. It is Jimmy T from the PWC. What is going on? Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Ray. I'm good, man. I'm actually in a good mood. Especially, I enjoyed Raw this week. I'll just say, just quietly. I want to say, if anyone hasn't checked out Killer Cross's latest documentary that just came out a few hours back, go and check it out, man, because he lays out the truth of what happened with his WWE contract situation. It's a lot more deeper than you think.
It's a work.
It's called Is It a Work? Or It's All a Work, sorry. That's what it's called.
Is that the name of the documentary?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's awesome, man.
Holy shit. All right, well.
Oh, no.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are not alone this week. No, my friends. I mean,
all I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by the man who was a part of one of the biggest scandals in 2025, the Great Glory Hole incident of 2025 in Raleigh, North Carolina. Colin Wysong, he's out of jail. What's going on, Colin?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, yo, dude, man, welcome back. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but we had some problems with you down at the Glory Hole, bro.
Yeah, they let me out for good behavior.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Well, big shout out to Grindr for putting up that GoFundMe to get you out of there, brother. Looks like you're growing out your hair too. Are you growing out your hair?
My hair's been growing out, right? My hair was like way longer.
It looks straightened, like you straightened it or something.
It's just because I don't have it in a man bun today, sir. It's just under a.
Don't do that.
You're
a real man.
Hey, I've got a man bun.
I know. Shit, you just proved my point.
My hair was a lot longer than Maddie's back like 6 months ago.
Is it really?
It was until I didn't brush it and it got all matted, and then we had to like cut it up.
That's the worst.
Prove
so
it.
it's like all.
Prove it.
So it's like all chopped and stuff. Yeah, no,
pants.
I never went and got it fixed professionally.
Wait, what hair are we talking about here?
My pubes.
Colin's here for a very specific reason besides being part of the now unofficial official part of the show. He has a couple of news stories we're going to discuss in a bit. But I just wanted to go around the tape real quick. I want to go with Jimmy, then we'll go with Colin. Jimmy said that he enjoyed Raw. And I just want to know if you enjoyed your week. You said you have a pretty good week, right? What's going on?
Yeah, man. I've had a great week. Can't complain. It's been pretty good, man. I mean, it was, like I said, my birthday last week.
Yeah,
this week was more of a chill.
Damn right it is.
Yeah, so no, it's all good, man. I'm actually, like I said, I'm in a good mood today, man. I'm looking forward to talking about Raw. And like I said, that Cross documentary is a must see.
Yeah, the kids. Colin, there's a Killer Cross documentary out there. And Jimmy was telling me it's called, what was it? What's it called again?
It's called It's All a Work.
It's all a work. Any thoughts on that, Colin?
I mean,
doing hard.
It is all a work. As someone who looks at life and everything pretty much in life through the lens of professional wrestling, you do start to see where everything's a work. Our government's a work. The left and right paradigms a work. Ray, don't get offended by this, but just in some ways, religion is a work.
Some
are, yes. And then other things that go on in this world that definitely are very much like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they've been talking about this stupid, what is it, AI 3-1 spacecraft or comet or whatever the hell they've been talking about. We all know it's Project Bluebeam, folks.
That reminds me.
What?
That AI stuff that you did when you were calling out Colin, man, that's scary, bro.
What AI? That was legit. That was legit.
Oh, no, that was you. What am I talking about?
The
that was
wrestling
actually
thing.
you.
Oh, yes.
That was cool, man. And I wanted to ask you actually about that.
Please don't tag Opinion Haver, the vet, on any of that stuff, because he'll just scroll by.
He will. He means it too.
I just want to say hi to some people real quick, man. Frank's Picklebarrow asked what's going on. Good morning. Michael Vasquez, the thankful one. Chris Winland, Zach Minger, the mighty Bobo is here. He's never here on a Monday, on a Tuesday, whatever. Zane Vicious, lovely Elizabeth. Oh, yeah. We got Josh here with us, folks. TN Couponer, Tennessee Couponer. We got Alexa all the way from Germany. She's very happy that Colin is here, as we all are, ladies and gentlemen. We have the real RBV, Richard Bronson Vickery. That's right. Colin did make bail. We discussed that earlier. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to my Twitter at Big Ray Hernandez and check out the news reports live from Raleigh, North Carolina. What else we got here? We got the real MSG, Matthew Shaffer Gage, 12 gauge shotgun guy. Anyway, the master and ruler of the world, Zane Vicious. We're all here, folks. We're all queer. We will not disappear. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump right into it. It's time for some news. All right. Well, now, Colin.
Si, senor.
I'm gonna Jimmy. I'm gonna hand this over to Colin because Colin has some detailed breaking news, and really quickly before you even do that, I got a text message. I'm gonna sell it. Jimmy. All right. I got a text message from the real RBV. Says here is the anniversary 4 years ago. 4 years ago, myself and. See me there wearing the head gimmick there. I was at the Palace in Saudi Arabia. We reviewed the very first ever crown jewel.
Ooh,
that's correct.
Back in 2018, I think.
2018, yeah. Well, no, it's 4 years ago. So let's do the math. That's 2021.
No, that can't be right. That's not the first crown jewel. 2018 was the first crown jewel.
I don't fucking know, bro. I know nothing. I'm just here to listen to whatever Colin has to say. Colin.
Si, senor.
Some breaking news here, Colin. So you're saying there's some lawsuits pending. Project Bluebeam is on the way. What else we got?
Well, first off, do y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yesterday at some point in time, Raj Giri just went on the offensive against our favorite AEW microphone enthusiast and finger blasterer, Ricochet.
A finger blasterer?
Yeah, he loves to use his finger and blast his butthole with his finger.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So this gentleman, Ricochet, well, not even Ricochet, Raj Giri, for whatever reason, woke up and just decided to choose violence.
Oh, no.
Went through and looked at all the ratings for every time that Ricochet is on TV.
That's terrible.
And the ratings dip every single time. And it's not just once, it's not just twice.
Oh, no.
It's literally every single time. So of course, as he puts this out, the
so wait. So what you're saying is
It's like missionary position every single night.
So same shit.
Same shit over and over again. I wish all of this stuff happened way too soon because I can't find it now to show you the tweets. But if you go and you find it, it is hilarious. It gets so bad that Ricochet is trying to combat him with his terrible mic skills and checks notes that Raj Giri basically destroys him in a mic battle. That's so much so that Samantha the Bomb, former WWE announcer,
the singer,
has to come out and support and defend her husband.
Wait, hold on. You talking about the singer? You mean the one that twerks with the flute?
Yes. Not only does she now have to come to the aid of her husband.
Oh no.
To then get ratioed herself.
Oh,
so
gosh.
so everything is going great over in AEW land. Are you brushing your face with a kiwi?
It's not a kiwi. It's a
Oh,
It
it
looked
looked
like
like
a
a kiwi.
kiwi.
It looked like a kiwi.
It did for a second.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jimmy.
I'm serious.
There's just so much fallout from the AEW show this past weekend with Jon Moxley literally trying to kill Darby Allin in a fish tank, which leads me to my next
oh
story.
shit. That's by the way, when I saw that, because I don't watch AEW, but I saw the clip on the gimmick and I had commented. It reminds me of remember The Last Dragon, the movie Bruce Leroy. Remember they had that tank with the fucking. Remember they had the little monster in the tank that nobody remembers what I'm talking about. The green water.
I don't.
Right, you know what? Forget it. Just move on. So anyway, it leads on to what? Professor, hold on. The professor's here. All right, now we're good.
Well, that leads to former female wrestler. I think she worked for AEW, Sarah Stock, who is highly regarded in the pro wrestling industry as someone who definitely knows what she's doing. Comes out and says, hey, AW, you probably shouldn't show people getting drowned on TV, much as like you did with all this other stupid things where you put the bag over the guy's head.
Yeah, that was
because kids watch your product. You're trying to be a kid-friendly product with kid-friendly pricing. But yet here you are having people killed on the show, basically, right? There's attempted murder happening on the show.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Professor. Eddie Arcadian, The Last Dragon had the tank. Yes.
Of course, Professor. Yes, we know Professor knows. He's the only one in the chat that knows what that movie is, Ray. Honestly.
Well, honestly. It's a movie or TV series?
There's a movie, The Last Dragon. You are the
Bruce Lee
last dragon.
Leroy.
Bruce Leroy.
Oh
my God.
Damn, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking. Don't worry.
Who's the master?
I know you're talking about. That's more recent. Anyway, yeah.
Jesus. Let's do this again.
Who's the
master? Anyway, okay.
So then, as she's saying these things, Amanda Huber comes out.
That sounds familiar. That's
that is Brody's
wife, right? Okay.
R.I.P. Brody. Then she comes out to shill harder for AEW and to totally like expose like I've got a paycheck for AEW, so I'm gonna go hard for AEW content and protect this AEW content, which is definitely a conflict of interest because you're actively collecting a paycheck from this company and then being like, oh, what they did wasn't wrong. So she got ratioed all over the internet for that, which Sarah's being right. A lot of people have come to Sarah's defense. Matt Morgan, a lot of other wrestlers that have done this. But then that gets to my third point. AEW, well, Fightful has platformed a lot of people. And there's a lot of people who think that their opinions and what they say on the internet can basically just let them get away with whatever they want. So this other person who basically came out and said, Ray, if you want to, let me screen share here.
Yeah, I'll throw it up.
Hang on, I got it. I think I got it.
All right, let's see if
right here we've got Sarah Licity. It's a story we've seen a million times before. People getting upset with AEW because for some reason TK won't pay them, and or because they're being paid under the table by WWE. It's hilariously transparent. Sarah Stock is just the newest grifter. So when you first hear that, what is your first response from someone reading that or you looking at that? She's literally saying and insinuating that Sarah Stock is being paid by the WWE to say these negative things about AEW. It gets worse.
Oh, no.
As she is, then Sarah Stock gets into an argument with her, like, hey, what do you mean by this? You literally said this, right? She goes on to double down.
Should I take this down?
Yeah, you can take that down.
Okay, thanks.
I can't find the quote tweet. She not only doubles down while trying to backtrack. So she's like backtracking like, oh, I didn't say this, but it's kind of funny. You got fired around this time and started saying negative things about AEW. So again, you can't sit here and say that you're not insinuating that someone works for WWE while backtracking. And then also implying that, oh, it's kind of fishy that when you got fired in 2025, you started saying bad things about AEW.
Oh, no.
most people that work for a job
Mm-hmm.
don't go out and actively say bad things about the people that pay them paychecks.
No,
Because what happens when you do that normally?
you like the monies. You don't get the
You get fired.
You don't get the monies.
So, of course, when she doesn't work for the company anymore, she's going to be happy to say the things that she couldn't say when she worked for this company, which a lot of people have come out and said some things about this company when they're done working there that a lot of people have already seen.
Like Andrade?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. There's a lot to go over. Jimmy, do you have any thoughts on anything that, I mean, we had, like, it's like two major stories here. You got Raj Geary, you know, giving the old butt plug to Ricochet. Any thoughts on that? And any thoughts on this whole situation with are people being paid?
Look, I've seen this on the internet briefly myself as well. I didn't know Geary and Ricochet were going at it. So that's news to me.
Raj, love you, buddy.
Raj Geary, shout out to him.
I like Raj.
No, he's a cool dude, absolutely. So that's interesting in itself. But when it comes to the Sarah Stock stuff and all that, I mean, do you really believe she's getting paid? I don't think she's getting paid. I don't think WB even paying her to say harsh things about AEW. I mean, Jesus Christ. You think I know WWE can be petty, but do you think they're that petty to the point where they even give a shit? Yes, they can be. I said they can be, absolutely. But when it comes to this, they're not going to go out of their way to pay some woman to talk shit about AEW of all people. Sarah Stock. Come on. I could be wrong, but I just don't believe that. So in saying that, that's interesting. And also the sickos, they just can't take it, man. I mean, if you can give it, you better be able to take it. These guys cannot take it. The second you talk negative about AEW, you're a bot. You're a WWE bot now. You know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. I'm sick of that crap, man.
It's a very, very weird. You know what's funny?
It is weird.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. It wasn't as much the wrestling that made me not like this company. It was the fan base.
And their mindset too, bro.
Like how much, like, hold on real quick, Colin. How much shit do we talk about WWE? How bad it can be, and so much,
absolutely,
right? Because it's realistic. Like, I mean, it's an imperfect show. It's an imperfect program.
But they don't hear that though.
But
right, that's the problem.
But God forbid you say something about Darby Allin, their golden goose, or their god, and you're like demonized. It's almost like being at one of those libtard rallies or something like that. We got blue-haired people screaming at your face, twerking and hitting a bell or something like that, and you're just like, "Hey, isn't shooting people bad?" And like, "No, it's good." It makes no sense. And okay, Colin.
I forgot what point that you brought up that I was going to lead to. But it just the tribalism. That's right. So again, the owner of Fightful recently put a tweet out that was like, "Guys, we got to stop all these WWE tribalists and these AEW tribalists. They're the worst. They're the worst people in the world. We got to get rid of all these tribalists." Now, pay attention to what I said. He is the owner of Fightful.
Who?
Jimmy Van.
Oh, that guy.
Literally came out and basically said he needs to just shut his whole company down because Fightful is nothing but AEW marks that get their panties in a bunch.
Wait, who said that? Wait, who said this?
Jimmy Van, the guy that owns
Fightful,
that pays Sean Ross Sapp to be a douche on the internet, literally said, "Hey, we have to stop the AEW tribalism and the WWE tribalism." But his company is the foremost company in AEW tribalism and division in the internet wrestling community.
Any thoughts there, Jimmy? By the way, TN Couponer.
TN
Couponer comes out. I'm real quickly sharing some information here. TKO stock is at 188.2.
Where's WBD?
It's up 32% this year. Anyway,
see, was they at $90 or something like that the last time I checked? Anyway, it doesn't matter. But the point is, I personally think that the AEW fan base legitimately, and I hate to say these sickos if you're listening, and I'm sure you are, but they're a detriment to their own company. They're a detriment to actually AEW. I think they hurt AEW. The more they crap on, the more it hurts AEW, the more it puts off fans from even wanting to watch the product, I think. You know what I mean? And they've got such a left-wing sort of view. they're very far left, sort of. Like don't get me wrong, WWE's very right when you say that. They're both one left, one right? So you got that bullshit in between as well that affects everything. And they just need to shut the fuck up. Just take it, big deal. Who cares? Enjoy what you're watching, and don't worry about WWE. If you enjoy that too, good. If you don't, shut up,
dude. Sometimes, just sometimes, because AEW just pop up on my Instagram or whatever, like. And I'll leave a comment that's very true and not like divisive or not. I'm not trying to. It's just like, wow, this is really not good. And my God, I get freaking eviscerated. Well, not. I mean, they try to eviscerate me, but I mean, I don't care. Like, I really don't. Look at me, guys. I don't care. I don't care what you say about me, because I always said this. I said this from the moment I started doing this back on YouTube in 2010 or whatever the hell it was. You can say what you want to say on the computer, but you will never say it to my face. You won't. I dare you to. You won't. You'll be eating out of the back of your neck. You will never say this shit to my face. I'm a nice guy, but I swear to God, you'll be like Daffy Duck with the duck bill behind your face. It ain't gonna happen. So it is what it is, man. My God, wow. So much shit, Colin. Anything else there, Colin, that you got going on?
No, I mean, that's pretty much everything that's been going on in the last 24 hours of professional wrestling. Ever since AEW's pay-per-view ended, it's just been one nonstop, like, hey, we did something we probably shouldn't have done, that kids in attendance saw this, and like Professor said, and I've been trying to argue with dumbass marks on Twitter all day, that kids grew up in the fucking Attitude Era. We literally did everything that we saw them do on TV. So for kid to go home and playfully dunk his head, like kids horse around and dunk their heads in the freaking pool all the time. Kids accidentally drown all the time. Like, listen, people put their heads in, like, that's why there's a disclaimer at the beginning of the AEW show and the WWE show that says, please do not do this stuff.
You see, dude, listen, this shit goes all the way back. I mean, I never forget. I was in gym, and this was in elementary school. I think it was 6th grade or something, maybe the 5th grade or what have you. Remember when Jake the Snake Roberts was popular, when he first started coming up with the DDT? And dude, I remember this. I can't remember who it was. I remember who got the DDT. The kid, his name was Peter Garcia. He received the DDT from, I think it was Albert Castro. Anyway, Albert grabs him and hits him with a fucking shoot DDT because they were wrestling and joking around. And when Peter got up, he had a golf ball sized knot with a fucking line on it. It looked like he had 3 eyes. Kids have been emulating this shit for years, man. And it's listen, it is dangerous. It is irresponsible at points, but I'm gonna say this, Colin. And I'm going to say this, Jimmy, you can't blame anybody else except for the parents that allow their children to watch this shit. I keep saying this to every single person that listen, you complain about, what your kids are watching on TV, what your kids are doing, what your kids are emulating, but you're the ones allowing them to sit in front of the freaking computer or TV or their smartphones and not monitor them, and they freaking go and they do crazy shit. That's not AEW's fault. I'm sorry. And the fan base could listen. And you know what? I know Artis, he's kind of like Artis. Am I right? He's kind of an AEW fan. He watches both of the shit. Am I right, Artis? There's nothing wrong with liking AEW. Nothing. Like, I'm sure back in the day, I know for a fact back in the day that people who were WWF fans, WCW fans, fucking hated ECW. They thought it was the shits. So there were some fans.
Not so much WWF fans. WCW, absolutely.
WCW fans, and it's you. But you shouldn't be attacked for disliking something or liking something. It's kind of like politics nowadays. Just because you lean a certain way, you get attacked. Not only now, mentally but physically, people are attacking you. I could actually see this going down to a point that if you go, like, God forbid, you go to an AEW show as a wrestling fan, and you know, you kind of say out loud to your friend, "Hey, this is the shit. This shit sucks." And then one of these nerds hear you. You know, I could see something really bad happening in one of these shows, but who knows? I don't know, man.
What, like full violence between two sets of fans?
Sure. Yeah.
My God.
I mean, really, what are we doing here? Like, really, what are we doing here? I just don't. I don't know anything. Anyone want to close this out before we jump into a couple of more news bites here?
I do want to say one more thing about what the artist said. It was around back in those days, artists, 100% you're correct, but not like this. Not to the point where it's like, fuck you type of the deal. You know what I mean? Where now it's like that both sets of fan bases just dislike each other. They just don't get along at all. You know what I mean? You can't even have a normal conversation without one of the fan bases being in denial of their own shit. You know what I mean? It's never an agreement. It's always like, no, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, this is better. No, this is better. It's never like, both sets of fans can't agree on anything when it comes to both promotions now.
We lived through the Monday Night Wars. We remember what it was like to have friends that, I had a friend that hated loved WCW. I liked them both equally, to be honest with you.
Me too.
And there were some points come on, let's be real, guys. There were some points that I liked WCW sometimes more than WWF. And I kind of like, you know, I would record WWF and watch WCW live or whatever. And it was a fun thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, Kevin Nash sucks. Oh, well, you know, fucking Triple H sucks and DX sucks. Well, NWO sucks. You know what I'm saying? And we would go back and forth, but we would have conversations about it. We wouldn't talk about, oh, I hope your fucking baby dies in your mother's womb or whatever. Like, I've seen people actually say terrible things like that.
Or that there'll be a Trumpist and shit like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy, bro.
It's wild, man. It's so freaking wild.
It's like the British guy that was coming at me. He's like, well, I learned at a young age not to stab people and drown people. Okay, you are one person. There's however many billion of people in this world that don't have the same morals as you. And again, accidents fucking happen. And not even 4 or 5 years ago, kids were eating Tide Pods. So, like, again, these kids will see what they see on TV and do what they see on TV.
Bro, what about that kid? He still does it to this day. I call him a kid. He's probably way younger than me. That you can. What's the guy's name? That I forgot the guy's. It's super something that you could tell.
Oh, the kid that jumps off onto the Lego superhuman or whatever. Yeah,
you can you absolutely know that this young man has some type of
Osberg's disease or something.
Let's just say he thinks differently.
Yeah.
Than maybe most people with, you know, certain common senses. And people get off on watching this kid jump onto a fucking broken air conditioner with glass on it, and then he does his little whoop whoop, you know, gimmick or whatever, and then he almost kills himself.
He's Brandon.
He's not Brandon. He's not that cool. Bro,
he said he does the whoop whoop though.
He does do the whoop whoop. But you know, so yeah, there are people out there that they don't have much, and this is all they have. Is that what it is? Is that like, is that what it is? Like, these people don't have really connections, like physical connections, or real. I'm being honest, or real friends and stuff. Australian burger syndrome.
That's a good one. I'll give you that.
Aussie burgers. I just don't get it, man. But you know, to each his own, man. This is that's funny though with Raj. I gotta look at all that stuff.
Oh, dude, it's so fun. Oh, dude, Raj was like killing this dude. Like he would give him the benefit of, he'd be like, no, it can't be 3 times. Let me check another time. And then it would just be like 55K or 5,500,000. And then it would drop like 40 or 50,000 viewers.
If that's fact, like he's actually looked into that.
Yeah, it's literal. He gets the number.
Wow. You know what? I don't mind Richard Shane AEW. I'm not gonna lie.
But shout out to Raj, who has a kid and a wife and has time to do that shit. I don't know.
And he's quit being a freaking dirt sheet writer.
That's fucking great. All right, let's move on. We have some more news here real quick. While discussing Jacob Fatu's current dental issue, whatever the hell that is, that's keeping him
terrible.
Well, hold on. That's keeping him out of action in WWE. Wrestling Observer Live's Brian Alvarez, you may have heard of that guy, said, I believe he'll be back maybe around Survivor Series weekend. So, what's terrible? I don't know what's going on. I'm in the dark here. What happened to his teeth?
You want me to talk?
I think it's from what I've heard, I think it's a genetic thing, something that kind of happens with your teeth. But I have foreknowledge of the dental industry, as I do almost everything in life.
Mm-hmm.
And the mouth and your teeth.
Yes, foreskin knowledge. Foreskin knowledge. Go ahead.
Well, that too. That's from all those years working at the glory hole.
Yes.
So your mouth and your teeth are very important for your health. A lot of people's health issues, what they don't realize, come from their teeth and their mouths hurting, and they don't realize that like a lot of this subtle pain in your mouth can cause a whole lot of problems.
Cool.
Jacob Fatu, you could kind of tell his teeth weren't the best. They were probably he dips. He probably does a lot of other things that aren't good for his mouth. And he is now going to have all of his teeth removed.
Oh,
shit.
And they're saying he probably won't be back for like a year. And this is probably the case because let's look at it this way. If he has an abscess or an infection.
Don't they do the dental gimmick in a week or something?
No. Because I'm going through what's going to happen with his process here.
Oh.
So if he has an abscess or an infection, he's got to get the abscess and the infection to go away before they can even do surgery on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Then they're going to have to, and that could take 2 to 3 weeks for the infection to go away, depending on how bad it is. Then they have to take out all of his teeth.
That's awesome.
And allow for all of that to heal. Then they have to go in and figure out where they're going to literally drill screw holes into his jaw and gums.
Oh, for the permanence.
For the permanence.
Right.
While he probably will be without teeth, even after all of that, he will be without teeth while they are fixing his teeth. For like a good 5 to 6 months, they will have to make his teeth.
He'll have permanent dentures, though.
Yeah, he'll probably end up getting the permanent ones, but they take 5 to 6 months. It's kind of funny that the small town that I grew up in, I literally lived across the street from a place that made dentures. And we would sell chocolate bars and stuff to them all the time. But it was cool walking into them and like seeing them like make the dentures and making the false teeth for everybody was actually really cool. So this dude is gonna be like out for a long time because of the amount of surgery that's gonna have to go on in his mouth with the healing time and the recovery and all that type of stuff. It's gonna be a long haul for this guy.
I've heard different thing about the same situation. I heard it was his grills that caused.
Grills
exactly. What Prof just said. Apparently, it was the grills that caused an infection, and that's what caused all his teeth to fall out and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So I don't know what's true and what's not, but that wouldn't surprise me. That's for sure.
I guess the
you know what I mean.
The moral story is
brush your teeth. Floss.
Exactly.
Floss.
Actually, it's really flossing. It's really
flossing, more so than brushing your teeth. Absolutely, you're right. It's true.
And stay away from the glory hole. All right, let's see.
Floss your ass.
That would cause that sting a little bit there.
It's Sting.
True.
You know, if you look at Sting's new gimmick with his beard and the black going down, it kind of looks like a tooth.
He's a mini face Sting.
Right? His face looks like a tooth. Sting, the new Sting.
What the hell is that though, man? You need to go back to the normal Sting.
Elizabeth says her bestie had one tooth pulled, got one implant, took 6 months before they could do the implant because the bone had to heal. Yeah, it's a whole process, man. It's good times. Good time. You would think that it's the year 2025 they would have something easier or
I know, man,
a better way of doing this, but
I hate the dentist.
So you're not a fan of the whole, because they say that they do the whole new teeth in a day or whatever. That's not real. Is that?
No, they got to do the whole. Unless they 3D design it, but they got to get it to fit his mouth and the all the stuff that goes on with the spacing and everything, the dimensions of his mouth, basically, awesome. and how everything's gonna fit in there. He can't just pop on veneers like Mr. Beast or Roman Reigns.
Right, you can't do that because he's got no teeth to do that.
Yeah,
okay. I mean, you can, but they'll just fall back out. Anyway, one top star in WWE, we don't know who it is, told Fightful Select, again, you're paying for this, folks, that there have been overreactions over using AI creative It says Michael Hayes, Ed Koskey, and Paul Heyman are not AI. So I guess they're reporting that they're not using AI. That Michael Hayes, Ed Koskey, and Paul Heyman are the ones writing. Come on, Vet. We've been saying this shit and the Vet said it 1,000 times that he thought, and it was true. I remember doing the show with Vet, and it must have been like 2 years ago, maybe before that.
He did say he was bragging about it on that wreckage.
Yeah, about 2 years ago. Then Vet was like, "This feels like it's AI, like it was written by AI."
It does, though. That's what I said. I truly think it was.
I don't know. Any thoughts on this?
No? Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was going to say, I was saying yesterday on the wreckage that, it wouldn't surprise me that it was done by AI. Is it a coincidence since they announced this that suddenly the shows have taken a turn for the better? I mean, maybe AI can actually book a good wrestling show. And if so, maybe TK himself should look into it.
I'm pretty sure TK has been using AI as well.
Well, he's pretty bad then. He's a bad AI.
That whole fish tank thing. Anyway,
needs more RAM.
Fightful also mentioned that, excuse me, WWE Creative has had AI software for years. See, but it's barely used allegedly, and basically a glorified creative assistant. It organizes things on production side. I can see that.
How many Fightful articles are written by AI? How many Fightful articles are written by people that know absolutely nothing about professional wrestling? A fucking shit ton of them.
You think?
Yes.
I don't believe.
I know so. There's literally a female that works for Fightful that up until 2 years ago had just seen Shawn Michaels versus Britt. And she gets paid by Fightful when someone like Professor should have a job at Fightful.
Interesting.
Well, you know what? I found out that Rosenberg also stopped watching wrestling during the Attitude Era, so he wasn't actually watching any wrestling during the Attitude Era. Can you believe that?
He learned everything that he needed to know from Ray. Ray knows him personally.
Yeah, I know they know each other. They're actually friends. But
listen, I don't care what he said.
He said that on Van Fleet's show.
That's not true. That's not true because I literally went to a show with him like in 2011 or whatever.
You said 2011.
Yeah, I'm talking about then. I'm talking about in the 90s.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you're saying that he stopped watching. He says he stopped watching. That's bullshit because I know for a fact he was going to wrestling shows. And he was going to indie wrestling shows.
That's odd.
Unless he's saying he stopped watching WWE.
Yeah, well, he said he stopped watching wrestling because he was getting into the hip hop stuff. Because he's a DJ, right? Yeah. He got a job with Hot 97, and then he started concentrating on that at the time, and then fell back into wrestling in the 2000s, mid 2000s.
I was in the lobby when this dude came up to me with some Bret Hart glasses he bought. I don't know.
He was a fan in the early 90s, though, Ray. Like he was watching.
But it wasn't the 90s. I'm talking about the mid 2000s, 2010s.
This is what he said. I'm quoting him. He literally said that.
I think that was AI.
Well, I don't know.
That was AI that said that. Alvarez, you may have heard of this guy, indicated that the finish of AEW's Wrestle Dreams main event with Jon Moxley quitting was rushed because they were completely out of time. Now, I didn't watch this. Is there any validity? Anything? Does that make sense to you, Jimmy? Explain.
It did. It just ended like abruptly. I was even tripping. Like, what the fuck? It just faded to black. That was it. Literally.
I don't know.
It just ended once he tapped out pretty much, got choked out, whatever. That was it. It just went to black.
I think the reason they ran over time, Ray, is because, again, another thing that came out from the show this weekend that has the AEW marks in a panic. They tried to do something new where they had a match with FTR and Boring Ball, Mike Bailey. They had them do an overrun into the pay-per-view. So, that was like, not only are these guys in the middle of the ring, but then all the pyro and stuff goes off to, it's the new start of the pay-per-view with absolutely like no fanfare. Like literally the pyro and stuff's going off while you're like, they have the camera angle in the ring. So you're seeing the guys fighting while the pyro is going off in the background. This was nothing like what WCW used to back in the day. I know Professor.
No, but do you remember hour number 2 on Nitro?
Yes,
When
yeah,
hour
no, I
number
get
2
that.
would start,
But they
that's
would
when it's gonna run.
literally stop, pan the camera, and make sure to show all the fanfare and everything going off for WCW. They would make a point
That's true.
that you knew that it
Right.
was going on into the second hour. This
Right,
was
right.
like, hey, I'm watching a match. Oh my God, what's going on? Why is pyro going off? No, like,
What's Pyro doing in the Impact Zone?
yes, there was literally like, that's why people just thought that it was wrong. And then all of a sudden at the end of the show, everybody's like, well, that was intentionally done. So again, it's like,
Sure.
AW, you're after the fact, like trying to say that certain things were intentionally done to save Egg from being on your face.
That's wild. That is wild. Good time.
And when shit gets real heated with them, like watch, TK is going to keep quiet with all the bullshit that's going on right now with the stock stuff and all that.
You think so?
Guaranteed. You want to say nothing.
You serious?
Yeah. I'm serious. I'm serious. Yeah.
And then you don't like to be compared to WCW, but you constantly do all the stuff that WCW
we're the best
did.
wrestlers.
A lot of WCW
Colin, we're the
stuff.
fucking
Come
best
on,
wrestlers.
like,
Where the big boys play. Remember that? Or what about Collision looking like Nitro, for example? Come on, man. Or Dynamite. Dynamite's a good example. That is I want to be Nitro. I mean,
that is Nitro.
Come on.
I don't care what you say. That is
100%.
exactly what Nitro
Absolutely.
was.
That. What do you think he's with Warner and shit? I mean, come on. That was intentional with him, I think.
I'm telling you, man. I've been saying this. AEW reminds me of like 2000.
WCW 2000 was still better, bro, than this shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, disco
man.
Disco was better than anything that you see on AEW television.
100%.
Alex Wright, Disco. I mean,
count.
like all these
That's
people
Wonder
were so
Kid.
much better.
Three count. No.
Yeah, 3 count. I mean, with Alex Courageous, Sugar Shane
Billy
Helms.
Kidman.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that I ran into those guys and on West 4th Street in Manhattan? They were looking for cocaine.
Are you being for real now?
100%. I probably told this story 1,000 times. Yeah, me and my boys. It was me, my boy Juan. I think my boy Berto.
Juan.
My boy BZ. We were walking down West 4th Street and fucking 3 count. I swear to God. And like it was late night. They were like, "Hey, we're looking for a place to party." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "You're 3 count."
Like, was Evan correct?
Okay, Jimmy's frozen. His shitty internet. Was Evan Kareem?
I was eating at a Hooters one time in Charlotte when the Mean Street Posse came in to get some Hooters.
Awesome.
I mean wings. Came in to get wings.
Good for them, man. Good for them. Yeah, Jimmy's frozen. He's out of here. Let's just take Jimmy off the screen here. I don't want to leave his face there until he gets fixed. All right, Colin. We also have what else we got here? This is so ridiculous and random. They said that there were also some concerns. Let me see about Missouri Pro Wrestling Commission stopping the match after Darby Allin sliced his arm.
I don't know about that. I haven't seen that. I didn't know he cut his arm up. I mean,
okay.
They're. I mean, from what I understand, a lot of the commissions also don't want people getting blood and bleeding and stuff like that. So that was kind of one of the things that people did say. Like at least there wasn't a lot of blood. There wasn't any blood. Nobody was gigging themselves because he got himself cut the.
So check this out. Wrestling Observer newsletter. I can't believe that's still a thing. Claims that Triple H reacted to negative reviews of WrestlePalooza. Remember that show? At a production meeting by saying, and I quote, "We work them. They don't work us." Talking about the fans. And finally, PW Insider notes that former WWE Cruiserweight Champion T.J. Perkins, you may have heard of this guy, as a guest coach at the WWE Performance Center this week, and former ECW star Jazz, you may have heard of her, was also a guest coach this last week. So we got some guest coaches. Jimmy's back. Jimmy.
Yes.
What is going on in Melbourne with the internet?
I don't know, man. It's been annoying the last few days, bro. It's been like this for a week. I don't know what's going on, dude. Something needs to be done.
Can you call the cable company and be like, "Hey, guys"?
I think I should. I will. I'm using my phone internet right now. I switched over to that.
You can lie and say, "Hey, I work from home." Technically, you kind of are.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Like,
no, it's not. It has nothing. They have to. You're paying for it. They need to fix it, man. regardless.
Yeah.
But
I
like
love how they
usually-
don't prorate you on days that you miss out.
No.
When their
but it's been
services are
annoying
down.
lately, Colin. Since last week, since you and I even would actually, when you and I were talking off the air,
Yeah, it was so
didn't fuck
so
up.
good. Yeah, it didn't mess
What
up.
the fuck, bro? It's weird. But yeah, right now it's it should be fine via my phone.
I blame AEW.
It's
I
Okada.
do.
It's Okada. Professor's right. It's Okada.
Yeah. Okada's like,
I like Okada, man.
oh
Come on.
no, I hit the wrong button.
Fuck your bitch.
I'm so sorry. Bitch.
Yeah, Ripri.
What is that?
Sorry.
Come on, Jimmy.
I just had to say. They don't know how to say L for some reason, Japanese people.
Oh, that's so fucking
That's not
racist.
racist, all right?
What?
Fucking hell.
I'm just saying. It sounds kind of racist.
I feel like you guys are going to throw the racial card at me for crying out loud.
Hey, guess what?
What?
We got Monday Night Raw. Well, children, we're here. It's Monday Night Raw time. And wow, what a Raw last week. What a shocking development.
It's racist, Jimmy.
Yes, racist Jimmy.
Racist Jimmy.
We're from Sacramento, California, folks. The land of
Vets?
Californians. I don't know.
The land of vets.
Don't say where he lives.
Everyone knows.
Do they?
They do. He doesn't hide that.
Oh, hold on. I have a yarn
I'm
board here. I've been
serious.
trying to find out exactly where he lives.
Are you triangulating right on this position?
I told him that I'm gonna find out where he lives.
I know.
Bet if you're watching. And there goes Jimmy's internet. And I'm gonna hug him. I'm gonna hug him so hard and so long from behind. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, all right, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here during Raw, so let's just jump right into it. We get Adam Pearce. He's in the ring. He's about to make an announcement, a big announcement. And of course, you got Bron Breakker, and you got Bronson Reed, and of course, you have the Oracle, Paulie Dangerously, and they come into the ring. And they're like, yeah, listen, we got the belt over here, and this guy's like, I need the belt back. I gotta Seth Rollins is hurt. He's gonna be out for a while, so they're gonna relinquish the title. Title's gonna be vacant. The longest reigning champion in all of professional wrestling. And they're like, no, I'm not gonna give you the belt back. I'm gonna hold on to this. Bron Breakker just keeps the belt on his shoulder. He's like, unless you say please. So they emasculate good old Raw general manager, and they make him say please. And he is not happy about that. And they basically cut a promo regarding Paul Heyman's like, hey, look, Seth Rollins, he's kind of sucks. I really like these two guys better. I'm paraphrasing everything. And that's why I went with these two guys. Because two's better than one. And that's pretty much it. That was the reason why they kind of turned on Seth Rollins. They took the belt. They gave it back finally. And I tell you what, man, this was 25 minutes. 25 minutes of the show was this opening segment. Colin, did you watch Raw last night?
No, I saw one segment with Dominik.
Okay. Jimmy, your thoughts on this opening segment, my friend?
Well, the first thing that went through my mind was is Pierce trying to channel Vince McMahon?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Bro.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
He's doing he's really
lately.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That was something that I wanted to talk about. What his character is starting to evolve into something weird, right?
He's become a real prick, but I don't mind that though. I actually don't mind that he's a real prick. You know what I mean?
Like pricks. Got it.
Well, yeah, I don't mind some pricks. But in saying that,
well,
the thing that gets me weird, though, is the Vinnie Mac sort of.
That's fucking great.
Why throw me off, Colin? For fuck's sake. Anyway,
yeah.
Just him channeling Vince McMahon feels sort of weird to me. Like, is someone telling him to do that? Do you think, or
Probably.
he's just
Definitely production notes.
see what I mean? Like, and if so, that would bother me just quietly. But other than that, the segment was fine. Like you said, 25 minutes. But at least they explained why and why they did what they did. And I think I'm looking forward to this vision called Bronson and Bronson, just like Johnson and Johnson, right? We can call them Bronson and Bronson. That should be the new name.
Colin, I mean, we know why it happened. We know why this was going to eventually happen. It was always eventually going to happen. It was always going to happen. But they had to rush it, right? Do you think they're doing a good job at kind of rushing through or kind of adjusting to their original plans and kind of, you know?
I mean, they're always good at on the fly type of stuff, and I feel like what we've seen from Bron Breakker recent times, is he ready for a run with that belt? I mean, is he ready to be kind of the face of a company? I think so. The dude looks like $1 million. He looks legit. He's got the pedigree. I mean, if we strapped our horses to our wagon to Randy Orton all those years ago because of his legacy and everything that he has, look at what the Steiner brothers did and look at what his dad did. So this guy obviously has the total package. No pun intended, but he has what it takes to be the guy to take the ball and run with it, much like the other Steiner is doing in college right now.
Wait till he freaking debuts. He's another chip off the old block.
Great. Yeah.
He looks exactly like his old man as well.
But can we go back to Pierce for a second?
Yes.
I like this character development because I've said from day one of them hiring Pierce and then hiring Aldis,
scrap
that they hired these guys as GMs because yes, they're veterans. They've been doing it for a long time. They're respected in the business, not only by fans, but by the boys behind the scenes.
Scrap daddy.
And they can go. They can still go. And I think the WWE should start using these guys for payoffs like we used to do with Vince back in the day. What was the thing that really was the catalyst of the Attitude Era? It was Stone Cold being the everyman, whipping up on his boss. So let's let Adam Pearce get a little mouthy. Let's let him do what he's got to do. And then let's let someone go out there and just beat him down, put their foot up his ass, and just totally shut him up. And the everyman is going to love that because of everything that's going on, too, in society with certain people being kings or not kings and all this other stuff. They're going to want to see authoritarian power get their asses kicked. And it's going to be great.
So, Jimmy, how would you feel, man, if they did like a Survivor Series type thing? Yeah, Adam Pearce on one side leading his
as
team,
a wrestler
in the ring with Nick Aldis leading his other team, the SmackDown team. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool. The only issue is I've heard him say in interviews that he does not want to wrestle anymore. Hence why you don't really see him get too physical.
Who's he?
Except you see with Aldis, it's the total opposite.
Who's he? Oh, so Adam Pearce doesn't want to wrestle anymore.
Pierce does not want to wrestle anymore. He's come out and said that a million times. I've heard him actually say it.
Yeah.
But Aldis can freaking still go right now. And he's still only in his late 30s, man.
His wife is
you know what I mean? The fact that they haven't utilized him yet is just sad to me. The guy looks like $1 million, dude.
Nick Aldis is not even 40 yet?
He's not even 40 yet. But Mickey James is older than him. I kid you not, bro. Look it up.
I'll look it up right now. I got you.
Please,
he's 38, 39, between there.
Wow. Oh, by the way, WBD stock price is $19.98 right now.
What? No way, bro.
W what?
1998.
W what?
Wow. Warner, Discovery Warner.
Oh, okay. Well, good for them.
Wow. He was born in 86, so he is 38 years old. Yeah, he is not even 40 yet.
He's a baby. He's still in his prime. In wrestling, that's your prime, dude.
Exactly. Absolutely. And he's chosen to be a GM and not wrestle to take this pay cut. Like,
why? He wants to wrestle. It's just they don't
why
want
not
him
let
to
this
wrestle
dude wrestle?
That would be
the idiots. I think it's jealousy too, bro. Somewhere.
Why?
So they do this. They do this with other talent. It's been a WWE thing forever.
Right.
Adam Pearce was a guy that made his name on the indies for forever. Nick Aldis
him too.
left the WWE with his terrible gimmick and created something for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Look at TJP. TJP is the guy that they're bringing in as a coach who could very easily be someone who, has done it at all the levels outside of the WWE.
And he's still doing it technically.
All the levels and still doing it and never gotten that recognition. And so now let's bring him in and kind of like, hey, you've done what you've done for wrestling. Let's look after you now, right? So I think guys like Aldis and Pierce, like they should get these jobs where they can help the the talent in the back, but also go if they need to, right? Like we need people for payoffs.
Serena D.
Right, I agree.
Okay, yeah, all right.
But I do think you can tell Aldous is still in wrestling shape. As far as Scrap Daddy goes, Adam Pearce, obviously he doesn't look as in shape as what Aldous does, and he's a lot older than Aldous too. So, but he can still go, I'm sure, absolutely.
MVP just wrestled.
Yeah, he looks kind of a little gassed in the match, I will say. But yeah, he's
Ric
54.
Flair wrestled. There's no excuse.
I agree.
Ric Flair wrestled.
I agree 100%, man. 100%. But the fact that Aldous isn't still in his 30s, that's cray to me.
That's wild to me.
That is. Absolutely.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Speaking of crazy, we got the Judgment Day. They're backstage. Dominik and Mysterio rolls up. Finn Balor is not happy, folks. He's like, man, you got us in some deep shit. We would have just held this tag. We would have been like the enhancement talent that sits in catering and they're getting paid their full paycheck and they never wrestle. And then all of a sudden Vince McMahon is like, you still work here? Anyway. But no, they got to defend their titles. They are not happy. And they're like, look, dude, you take care of your business with Rusev. We're going to take care of our business with AJ Lee. That's AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. So, all right. Roxanne Perez is like, listen, Dom, don't worry about it. We got your back, and I'll give you a handy later. Anyway.
I'll give you a handy
later. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
AJ Lee.
AJ Lee, CM Punk he's so fucking on point, bro. He's awesome.
That was good.
Versus the Judgment Day for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. And I loved every minute of this fucking tag team match.
What a match, dude.
What a fucking good match, man. Colin, you didn't watch it. I know. You missed a fucking good match, like a good.
Unexpectedly, too. This was a banger. It had no right to be on television. Put it that way.
It was a pay-per-view level match.
For sure.
I'll tell you what, a lot of the wrestling tonight, and we're going to talk about the ladies in the ring as well later on, with some good shit, pal.
Wait, are you telling me that Finn Balor and AJ went out and had a professional match?
Yeah, why not?
Had a banger?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that's what they're supposed to do. They're professionals, right?
Well.
Well, there was 4 of them though, Colin.
Yes, 4.
But very much okay. So I'm not going to get into this. There's 4 of them. Yes, all of them are high profile. All of them are great. But let's also forget the fact that if someone is a terrible wrestler, someone in the ring who is a really good wrestler can still make that person who is a terrible wrestler look really, really, really good. Yeah, Bret Hart did that all throughout his career. So let's just say 2 guys in the ring. I'm not shitting on JD McDonagh or Dragon Lee. I think they're all
they both killed it too. Believe me, dude.
You literally have 2 Hall of Famers who ran the scene in Japan for all those years. I mean,
Bullet Club.
That's going to be a stellar match.
Well, it was a stellar match, and let me see. We got a Pele kick. We got McDonagh with the Spanish Fly. All right, so they're going back and forth.
That scared me, by the way. The Spanish Fly on AJ, where he tucked his head. Yeah, man, he tucked his head the last second, and if he didn't, bang, he would have landed on his head.
It was a Spanish Fly, Colin, that didn't get almost all the way around, and because of AJ Styles being AJ Styles, he was able to tuck his head and turn his body away.
Who was doing it to AJ Styles?
McDonagh.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
McDonagh.
I swear, anyway, man. The presence that he had to do that in the last second saved his ass, man, for real.
Listen, man.
That'll be the last time AJ does a Spanish Fly with JD
for
McDonagh.
Sure,
probably. But we have a lot of craziness going on, and finally, at the end of the match, AJ Styles hits. I'm sorry, who did he hit? Who did he pin?
It was McDonagh, I think, wasn't it?
Let me see. No, it was on Finn Balor.
Wow. Was it? Was it Finn?
Yes.
Oh, surprising.
He hit Finn Balor with the Styles Clash, and ladies and gentlemen,
you're right.
We got new tag team champions. Any thoughts?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And like you said, it was Finn that was trying to get the Styles Clash onto AJ. Right. And the brilliant thing that I saw with that, which was great, did you notice he was waving his hands around so he can't get locked in? I've never seen anyone do this to combat the Styles Clash, but AJ, it's his move. He's trying to get his hands away from, Finn Balor's legs so he can tuck him in and then do the clash. So he reverses it, does it to Finn, and then the 1, 2, 3. like I said, this was, I mean, easily at least a 4-star match. You could even argue 5. If it was on the PLE, it probably would have been a 5.
Let's take a quick segue here. Colin, you are a chef, you are a cook, and you are also part Mexican. With that being said, it is Taco Tuesday. Thank you, Thomas, for reminding us. Any little things you could tell us about tacos?
I mean, what would you like to know? You have all kinds of delicious tacos there. You have
your favorite taco recipe.
You have taco de lengua, tacos al pastor,
tacos
de pescado, tacos de pollo. It's tacos are the best.
What's your go home taco? Like your
oh man, there's a taco truck down the street from me that is like, it's a Colombian duo. It's a mom and daughter that work in this truck, and they have some of the best food.
Where are they located?
They're literally in a food truck outside of a gas station.
Is there an address? I just want to call some people.
No. But I'll send it to you.
Okay.
But
they by Tuesday.
They actually, I'm not a big fan of tacos de lengua, but their lengua, Ray. Oy.
That's
bellissimo.
Ay, Dios mío.
You like cow tongue there, Jimmy?
Sorry?
Do you like cow tongue?
No, I do not like cow tongue.
Pig's feet?
You would enjoy this cow tongue.
Depends on what cows we're talking about, right?
No, listen.
If you know what I'm saying.
You know we're not joking, right? You know we eat that shit.
I'm sure you probably do. I've seen people eat that shit. I've seen it for sale. It's disgusting. I wouldn't touch it with anyone's dicks. Put it that way.
Yeah, but they just say people eat bull gimmicks too.
Yeah, it's not for me, bro.
Whatever.
I don't eat brains, goat brains.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
No, like especially we say, like we call ethnics wogs here, right? So we like to say like the old wogs sucking the bone marrow through the bones. You know what I'm talking about?
Like they do with like
oysters.
Yep, oysters. Yeah, no. So you know what Rocky Mountain oysters are, Jimmy T?
Yeah, that what I just sort of said.
No, Rocky Mountain oysters are not what you're
balls.
Talking about.
They're balls, aren't they?
They're bull balls. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
All right. Speaking of bull balls, we have Jim Uso backstage. He's taping up his wrist and his fingers, and you got Jey Uso. Anyway, they go back and forth, and Jimmy's like, "Look, man, I don't know about you, but when I do that battle royal, when I'm in that battle royal, I may come after you. I'm coming after you, sucker." So, Jay's like, all right, eat. All right. So anyway, we get Dominik Mysterio. He makes his entrance. We have an Intercontinental Championship match, and again, another fucking good match. I mean, what can you say?
Tuesday Raw?
What
was it? Total Tuesday Raw?
I don't know, but I was digging it, man.
Even though I was on a Monday, but still.
At one point, you have Dominik who does the old hammer and the boot trick.
Oh, that was great.
He tries to do this, but no. Rusev remembers from last week. He fucking pulls that hammer out, right? Like I did on my prom night. And he fucking takes the hammer, and Dominik Mysterio was able to that hammer, the referee's tossing it. The referee's distracted, and Dominik with a stiff kick right to the nuts of Russo goes to the top, hits the frog splash, and he goes over. Now, during this whole time, Penta's out there, just so you guys know this. If you guys didn't what?
Pendejo.
That's not nice. Be nice, please. And Penta's out there. He's causing all type of trouble between Rusev and everything. Dominik, again, somehow wins with no help, goes on to retain his Intercontinental Championship. And we all know, folks, this is going to end up in a 3-way. Now, my question to you is this. Dominik being a double champion, he is the AAA mega champion. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion. I'll go to Jimmy first. Do you disagree or agree that it's basically going to be a 3-way dance at Saturday night's main event for the IC title? And do you think they finally put the belt on Penta?
First of all, yeah, I do agree 100% it'll be a 3-way. Will they put the belt on Penta?
Or Rusev?
Okay, no, definitely not Rusev.
He's a Bulgarian
man.
brute.
Let's be honest. Actually, now that you bring that up, let's just talk about Rusev for a minute.
Sure, if you want to.
Where do you go with Rusev after this, bro?
Give him the IC title.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Rusev
Doing
can.
what?
Rusev
He's a
will be
loser,
fine.
man. He cannot even beat Dom
That's not
at all.
nice.
Dom's the greatest
Since
luchador of all time.
Yeah, it's like
I agree,
He's got.
100%.
What do you mean he can't beat Dom?
I agree, but someone like a Rusev, I mean, they make him look so big, dumb, and
Dominik
stupid,
is
man.
6'8". What are you talking about?
With
He's also the
relax,
tallest
relax.
luchador of all time.
Banga.
No, but seriously, let's be honest, man. Has Dom really elevated the Intercontinental Championship when you think about it?
Yes.
I'm a huge Dom fan. Hey, don't get it twisted. But when you really think about it, you can easily forget that he's IC champion.
No,
but you.
I don't know, man.
No, he is the greatest luchador. They're gonna sell Dominik Mysterio masks on every street corner in Mexico like they do Rey Mysterio masks.
He's over, absolutely. I'm a huge Dom fan, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like the belt is not really being elevated right now. So
Dom's tougher than New Jack.
yeah, of course he is.
Wow.
Dom is tougher than New
to be honest,
Jack.
I mean, come on, he's even
Trust
more
me.
hardcore than New Jack.
Well, I mean,
Losing to Dominik is not going to hurt Rusev in any way, shape, or form in the fans'
I
eyes
mean, I
because the
couldn't care
fans
less about
love
Rusev, though.
Dominic so much.
and Dominik's cheating, dude. It's like he's
No, it's
winning
brilliant.
clean.
Eddie's brilliant,
Yeah.
dudes. 100%. I love that, man. It's absolutely brilliant. And he does it even better than Eddie, I dare say.
And
Oh,
guess
no.
what
He does
happens
that.
when he
I'm
finally
serious.
gets his comeuppance on Dominik? It's going to be even better when he finally gets that win over Dominik.
I'll say more Penta when Penta finally gets,
Oh, yeah.
the comeuppance. Rusev is just there to eat the pin, maybe even over Dom. Maybe Dom won't eat the pin in that three-way. It's all mainly for Penta, and we'll see, how good of a run he can have. But if it was up to me, I think he's getting the Triple A Mega Campeon belt way more over than even the freaking IC. He brags about that championship more so than his IC belt. But more importantly, what do you guys think of his tattoo on his neck?
It's awesome. It's the greatest
You
luchador.
like that? It's a
Great
bit
luchadors
wide.
have tattoo neck tattoos.
I mean, true, I guess, but still, he got that done here, by the way.
You know I have a neck tattoo, right? I just cover it up
I can
before
see
every
it.
show.
Yeah.
It's there.
What do you say? Like, Boricua, #1.
No, it's a
Pendejo.
It's a picture. Of,
Pendejo.
I have a tattoo of my neck on my neck. Post match, Penta slides back. Penta slides back in the ring, and he lays Rusev out with a tornado DDT. So we move on. I'm choking today. We have another match for another title, Intercontinental Women's title.
It's crazy. Everything's a title match, man. Pretty much.
Becky Lynch versus Hot Pants Maxxine Dupri. All right, I'm gonna say something. All right, Jimmy's shaking his head.
This.
Jimmy's shaking his head. He didn't like it, and I'm gonna tell you. See, I was gonna focus on the negative here, but I'm gonna tell you why I absolutely love Maxxine Dupri. But go ahead, Jimmy. You go.
Look, so now Maxxine Dupri can go with the best of him suddenly?
Damn right she can.
How and why?
Yeah, say what you want to say.
I mean, where did she just come along, right? Look, if they booked her strong initially,
She didn't jump.
instead of making her look like a freaking idiot most of the times,
She had to learn.
then I can believe this stuff, right? But when you're telling me suddenly you're going to go 50-50 with Becky Lynch 2 weeks in a row,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm supposed to believe that, you're one of the best wrestlers now because you can go, toe-to-toe with arguably the best female wrestler today in professional wrestling. I just don't buy it, man.
All right, Colin. I mean, do you want to retort?
I mean, what did I say earlier about how wrestling with someone that can make you look really, really good in the ring makes you look really, really good in the ring? And Becky Lynch is making Maxxine look really, really good in the ring.
Absolutely. And it's nothing to do with that. It's just the way
they're
booked her.
slowly building up a new star out of someone who has very little wrestling ability and less wrestling ability than probably a lot of people in NXT. But guess what she's doing? She's in the ring working with Otis, Olympic wrestler. She's in the ring working with Chad Gable, Olympic wrestler. She's in the ring working probably with Natty and a lot of the other girls behind the scenes.
She has been.
So she's putting in the work. So
Even
guess what
Chelsea
happens?
Green, she's wrestled with too,
Guess what happens when you put in the work?
you get better.
You get all the rewards for putting in the work. You get the going over Becky Lynch 3 times in a row in matches for putting in the work to help you start to build that character up, to help you build a character that's going to move forward and could possibly do more, or you're just building her up to build another star off of the shine that she just got off of Becky Lynch. So This is great booking. I love it for Maxxine, especially for someone who was just a throwaway gimmick. Right. This was just a terrible throwaway gimmick.
That's my issue, though. You know what I mean? She was
great.
just a throwaway.
Yeah, but
why suddenly now she can wrestle? You know what I mean? I know they've shown it on TV.
She put in the work. The guys, literally, she said it in a promo the other week. Not only has the universe gotten behind her, which that's selling to the crowd, and the people are going to love her and make her even more bigger babyface, but they've shown her literally working with Tozawa and Otis and all these guys to get her to this point.
Yeah, but if you see, it's so, like you said before, Becky's still carrying her ass the whole way through.
Of course, she's only been doing it a year. Listen to the vet. What does the vet say that Rip Rogers says all the time? Your matches.
Fat ass.
You got to have matches. So I think if you only have like less than 10 matches, you're still like a rookie in this sport. So to accomplish so much more and to be more, you got to have 100 matches. You got to have 1,000 matches under your belt. Look at AJ Styles. How many matches do you think that guy has under his belt?
That's a different story now. I mean, he would have had tens of thousands probably by this point.
So give Maxxine the chance. Let's wait and see where she's at 500 matches.
That's crazy. Right? So Colin, all right, I got to stop because it's crazy because Colin, you said everything I was thinking when it came to why I love Maxxine Dupri. It's almost like you read my mind. And let me explain something to you.
It's almost like I get treated like I don't know shit, but I actually do. Oh, damn.
Hey, I didn't treat you like that. Just
no.
Jimmy treats you like that all the time. You don't know Colin. He's terrible.
No, I don't.
I
respect Colin.
Colin looks like he hasn't showered in a month. I'm like, yeah, well. Anyway,
listen, that's true sometimes. But
save money on water.
But let me tell you something. There's something that Maxxine Dupri has that a lot of these girls don't. And I'm gonna use the Bird Girl as an example. Use the Bird Girl. You know what I'm talking about, right? We have a Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria in the ring
can go.
One of the best in the WWE. She can go. You know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have that innate, that unbelievable connection that she has with the crowd. Maxxine Dupri was doing shit with her face, and I always talk about facials, and no, not that type of facial. She does these things. This fucking crazy look that she gets in her eye that I'm like, holy shit, this fucking girl looks crazy legit. Like legit crazy. Like she looks like she's a hot chick. She's that hot chick that has a couple of drinks and all of a sudden she's in a bar fighting.
And she's got charisma and she's okay making fun of herself and being silly. Right. And that's what makes her appealing.
Hold on. If you know her actual story, her actual real story, then you can really get behind her.
Well, listen.
Because she's gone through hell growing up, just quietly.
She takes down the two straps and she fucking hulks up.
Like Otis.
Bro, the fans were like, holy shit. They love this girl. Now, yes.
She was in her hometown, by the way, too.
Right,
just
quietly. Course. That's why we knew she was going to lose. But the fact is another point I was going to bring up that Colin already brought up. And the point is that, you know, we always clamor. We always complain. We always, WWE doesn't make any new stars. They're fucking making a star right here.
Proving everyone wrong.
Making a fucking
wait a
star.
minute. The jury's still out for me. We're getting too ahead of ourselves, I think, right now.
All right. So let's just do it like this. We talk about Rip Rogers. And the one thing I always talk about that I've heard Rip Rogers say, and I've worked with guys that work with Rip Rogers, and they say the same shit. You get over with character. This young lady has, number one, she's tall. She's fucking gorgeous. She's putting in all the work. And now the story of the story here is that Becky Lynch, yes, should fucking kick her ass. Should beat her easy. But how frustrating is it for Becky Lynch that she is the best woman or one of the best women in the WWE?
She's the man.
And she can't fucking pin this girl. That's the story.
That's frustrating me.
She's not good enough. Have you ever been in the job? Matter of fact, I remember playing baseball as a kid. And I remember there was this kid that used to pitch for the Whites, one of the other teams in it was Pony League, like just above Little League. This kid threw nothing. He threw shit. And I could not fucking hit him. Everybody on my team could hit him. I couldn't fucking hit him. I couldn't hit the baseball off this kid. I was 10 times better than him, better baseball player than him. And I could never figure out why I couldn't fucking hit the baseball off this fucking kid. Right? I'm hitting home
Was
runs off of dudes.
unorthodox, maybe?
No, it wasn't. It was just something about the kid that just.
He was really an 18-year-old with a 13-year-old birth certificate.
But here's the thing.
I mean,
It got in my head. And then little by little, every time I faced him, I had a worse and worse at bat. And that's what's happening with Becky Lynch. Look, Becky Lynch lost the I think she beat her clean once, right? And then she lost.
She fought for it though
via count out. And now she got so frustrated she had to fucking bail out of the match with a DQ. Guess who wins? So I love it. I think this is great. I know, look, Jimmy, I know what you mean. She's not the best in the ring.
Right.
She's how many years has she been
She
doing
didn't even
this?
get an NXT run, dude. She should have been there. But I just want to point out
she's getting more than what most NXT people get.
Right. So they see something in her. And I dare say when she was with the maximum male models, that's when she was at her hottest at one point, in my opinion, and had character. What is her character right now?
I just said it.
No, but that's her character. There's gonna be more.
I'm the underdog that no one thinks that I can do it. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out and show the world that I can do it. And not only am I gonna do it, but I'm gonna go out there and be a world champion one day. That's literally the story and character they're trying to put over with her.
She would have suited the Divas division more so than anything, in my opinion.
That's a good comparison,
dude. That is no.
Great
Put
comparison.
That back up. That is excellent. Stacy Keibler 2.0. This young lady's only 28 years old. She's 5'9", so she's got some size.
She looks taller than that.
Well, remember the women there are very small.
That's true, right?
They look bigger on TV. Let me see. When did she start? When did she start wrestling?
Probably since 2020.
Bro, she started wrestling in 2021.
Close.
But let's also look at Matt MSG might appreciate this.
Time out. She started transitioning to actual wrestling training and everything like that in 2022. 3 years.
So, but let's look at like again, MSG will get a kick out of this, and he'll probably like this. Let's look at this from the acting standpoint. How comfortable is she in front of the camera? She just she plays to that camera so well. How many people in that company can't even play to the camera? Don't know how to
Lyra Valkyria.
do what she does. Like she has that automatic charisma with the camera. Like that she hops on screen and she just she comes on screen and she just takes your focus away.
I used to think she was the hottest chick in all of wrestling when she was part of Maximum Male models at the time.
And she's
then
not.
I changed. I don't find
she
her
still is.
I don't know. Maybe she looks a bit too. We've got a saying here in Australia. We call them daggy, which means corny. She comes across as very corny, if you know what I mean, for a girl. She needs to get away from Tozawa. And
that will eventually come. But again, she's got to figure out, there might be that heel turn where she's like, yeah, I really don't need you guys anymore.
Hey, can I put up a picture real quick? Check this out.
And remember, she's LA Knight's sister.
Check this out. Look.
Really?
Look. Kayfabe. Oh, wow.
That's right.
Huh.
She actually did the Stacy Keibler.
Okay,
she sure did. Stacy Keibler 2.0.
I'll still prefer Keibler though any day.
It's not the point we're trying to make.
I've seen Keibler in person. It is
I've met her too. I met her in person as well. She's gorgeous, bro. Yeah. Up close.
Anyway, well, that was a fun conversation. We're gonna roll through some of this stuff really quickly. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with this kid. Will they take the title off of Becky Lynch eventually? Who knows? Post match. Post match, we get Becky Lynch. She keeps attacking Dupri in the corner and hits her with the manhandle slam, and then we go off the air. We get a Twitter video from Rhea Ripley who broke her nose during the match, and the Kabuki Warriors cut a promo saying, "We broke your face," which is pretty cool. Stephanie Vacate makes her entrance. Speaking about somebody who has charisma, she's amazing. She's just one look in the camera, and you got boners everywhere. Paul Heyman, I loved this so much. Paul Heyman's waiting outside. He goes to talk to Adam Pearce.
This is great.
And basically, long story short, Adam Pearce is tight. You could tell he's upset. He's angry. He's embarrassed. And he removes Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker from the Battle Royal. Now, Of course, the advocate is going to advocate for his people. But Adam Pearce is like, tell me you want them back. Say please. So he makes Paul Heyman have to grovel and humble himself, right? And he says, please. And I was like, and Adam Pearce is like, no. Slams the door in his face. Fantastic.
I knew you were going to do that.
That was awesome. But what made this even more awesome-er was when Becky Lynch comes out.
That was great too. Absolutely.
And Paul Heyman is feeding her all the bullshit he possibly can. And Becky Lynch, I loved it. This was perfect. No screaming, no fucking wrestling promos. She grabs him by his fat little neck, his tie. She pulls him close, and she basically is like, listen, I don't give a fuck about your bullshit. You're full of shit. And when my husband comes back, he's not going to fuck you up. He's not going to hurt you. He's going to hurt everyone around you who makes you who you are. He's going to hurt everyone you love around you. So just know that. And that's the way it ended. That was fucking dope. That was awesome. Jimmy, your thoughts? And then Colin.
Brilliant. Absolutely. This is a chef's kiss. I mean, I'm starting to really enjoy Becky Lynch right now, man. Her heel run has been pretty good, in my opinion. And she's absolutely kicking it out of the park right now, man. So kudos to her. I mean, you know, we can easily hate on her. There's a lot of haters out there on her. But she truly is probably right now, pound for pound, promo for promo even, probably the best female wrestler around. Because she's a total package, man. And she, you know, we saw her and watched her improve over the years. Right now, she's at the top of her game. And I'm loving that she's sticking up for her husband, because that's what you call storytelling, right? That's long-term storytelling. If she didn't acknowledge that, that would have left a bad taste in my mouth. So kudos to WWE. Kudos to the AI who booked this stuff, because AI is killing it right now. So, yeah, great stuff.
Colin, did you get a chance to see this or not?
I saw the part where he was talking to her, and I actually kind of got excited to see, to even think about, like, as Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, or not Seth Rollins, but a Paul Heyman, Becky Lynch run together. Right, that would be fun.
Real quickly, I forgot to mention. I'm sorry to cut you off, Colin. He did mention to her, "Hey, be part of my team.
Yeah,
I'll manage you." But go ahead.
But I think that would have been cool in itself to kind of see them kind of go off and do like their own thing, right? Maybe she, yeah, Seth is her husband, but maybe she wants to have a little bit more than what he has, right? Like maybe I do want to be the greatest WWE superstar ever. I'm the man, right? Maybe I'll go with Paul Heyman one day. But I think she's doing the right thing with Seth Rollins and not going with Heyman and actually standing up for him for what they did. So
Paul Heyman has never really had a Paul Heyman girl except for one. Can you guys remember who that one Paul Heyman girl was?
A lot of WCW. Freaking what's her name? Oh, fuck, man. I've gone blank.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Missy Hyatt. Wasn't it Missy Hyatt?
No, it wasn't Missy Hyatt.
Oh, okay. I thought
you get two more guesses just for fun.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. Are we going? Give me one clue. Are we going WCW days or ECW?
I'll give you WCW.
So we're sticking with WCW.
Yep.
Oh, it was woman.
Was it Scary Sherry?
Woman. No,
nope.
woman.
Was it woman?
That's guess number 2. One more guess, and I can't give you many hints, but I'll say what. This girl had a pretty decent run in the WWE. Actually, a legendary run in the WWE, if you think about it.
Oh, Medusa.
There you go.
I remember now. Right, it was Medusa.
There you
right.
go. Medusa was the only one. That's right. Zane Vicious got it. Todd Brantley got it. Medusa Michelli. Yes, the great Medusa Michelli. Anyway.
As soon as you said that, it clicked, man. I was like, fuck, that's right.
So I'll tell you what. You know who's going to be a Paul Heyman girl?
Becky?
Maxxine Dupri. Anyway, all right. So we got Roxanne Perez versus Stephanie Vacare. And there are not many times. Now, I could see the vet just looking at them the entire match. Not even paying attention to the match. He's just looking at them. But let me tell you something. Stephanie Vacare is a great wrestler. But my God, Roxanne Perez is so fucking good as well. She's so good. And these girls were doing like, I was watching this, man. And, man, I don't want to sound corny, but I'm thinking Eddie Guerrero and fucking Dean Malenko. Like the way they were transitioning from move to move. Now, I did notice something. I don't know if you guys noticed, and I would love to have the vet here to ask him with his trained eye. There were points that I saw Stephanie moving slower than she has. I'm wondering if she's working through some type of injury. Colin, you're nodding your head. Your thoughts?
I saw the beginning of this and kind of like the chain wrestling. I was like, ever since she's won, all of a sudden the bots are coming out and saying she's boring, she doesn't do this. Like they're just all of a sudden attacking her. And I did notice this at the beginning. Like they started slow with the chain wrestling, and it just seemed like I don't know if these two have chemistry together. Was this their first time working together?
I believe so.
In the ring,
right?
Is there something where maybe Roxanne was sandbagging? Maybe,
well, let me ask Vet.
Who knows?
Vet, you're in the chat, so I'm going to ask you specifically, Vet. Do you think that Stephanie was kind of working through an injury? Because, like we said, she seemed like a step slow or even a step behind Roxanne Perez. I want to know with your trained eye what you saw, if maybe we're overthinking it. But go ahead.
Unless Roxanne just exposed Stephanie.
No way. Stephanie's so good.
No, but I'm saying think about the things that people are kind of saying about her, right? Like she doesn't speak English, so it's hard for her to really, but she's learning and she's getting really good at that, right? A lot of people are shitting on that for that, but a lot of people are saying she's boring and all this other stuff. Like she has these cookie cutter matches or whatnot. So maybe that was a way, because again, just how Bret Hart can make you look like $1 million. If he really wanted to go out there and expose you as a terrible wrestler, he could go out there and expose you as a terrible wrestler.
Jimmy, your thoughts on that, man?
That's interesting because I've noticed with Roxanne, like it's a good point that you bring up, Colin, because Roxanne seems like one of those chicks that likes doing that for some reason. I've noticed that with other matches with her too, where I feel like she's kind of exposing him, and then I think to myself, nah, maybe I'm tripping, but maybe I'm not now that you say that. But why would she do that to Stephanie McHugh? Has she got something?
I see what the vet's saying.
I hear what the vet's saying. Yeah.
He's saying Roxy's working TV too much and going too fast.
I've seen that too with her. She seems to just rush into things a lot of times.
So maybe
she's
that's
had the
why
most
it was
matches out of anybody in the company.
But maybe it was a timing thing. Like Seth Rollins is
chemistry. Again, what I said, their chemistry was off.
Their chemistry, right? So maybe it wasn't an injury. Maybe it was just in-ring chemistry. Maybe I can't. Man, I wish the vet was here so I could. But maybe she had to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense
to me.
And that's why they started with the chain wrestling, maybe, which is like, again, when do you really see chain wrestling from females in the WWE? A lot of times you don't see a lot of chain wrestling, especially to start the match.
Vet says Roxy knows better, but it's been a while since she's been in the ring with a real killer. And see, now this kind of makes sense to me. This is why I wanted to ask Vet. Maybe perhaps it wasn't an injury, or maybe it was a combination of an injury and also bet just this girl going.
I think it's the slow down part. That makes way more sense, man.
Yeah, that does make
100%.
Because Stephanie McHugh he said, she's a killer. She's so fucking good at everything.
That's why I don't understand how people say she sucks. I mean,
who says she sucks?
There's a lot. Again, the bots. It's the same people that came out and was like, Cody's boring the minute he beat Roman Reigns, and the whole storyline and everything was over.
It's fucking true, man. It's true. Stupid.
And then finally, opinion haver, the vet says no one's hurt or off, if that's what you're asking. Okay, yes, that's kind of what we were asking, but you clarified it because the timing issue makes more sense. Even on there was a spot where they were doing a bridge, and I felt that Roxanne Perez was trying to rush getting up, and it kind of like the timing was weird, so they tried to do it again. It just didn't work out. So Stephanie McHugh kind of just rolled through that.
Yeah, and what about the bomb move? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Where she gets him in a package and then pole drives him. She attempted that twice on her in quick succession.
The package pole driver type thing.
It's like a pole driver, but in a ball, like where she rolled Roxanne in the ball.
Yo, you want to check on D? She's dying back there.
Oh, yeah, she's coughing. Sorry about that.
D, you're right. Hello, D.
Hey,
you okay?
Sorry if that's loud.
No, I don't care if it's loud. I don't care if she lives.
She's sleeping, bro.
Colin, you frozen? Oh my God, Colin's frozen now. That's great. Yeah, let's make fun of Colin. Look at Colin. He looks like a dick. Everybody in the chat. What a dick. Look at Colin. He looks like a dick. Anyway.
I was going to say.
You fucking mark!
Yeah, Colin sucks. Anyway, Colin, come back. Where are you, Colin? Anyway, up and all right. Do I have to resend him the link, or he just uses?
No. You just click on the link, but you got to bring him back in.
All right, I'll bring him back in. All right, or if you see him.
Oh yeah, whoever brings you back in, one of them.
All right. So, but listen, man, the match goes off, and we have there was some interference here and there from the Big Mommy Cool outside, but Stephanie Vaquer hits the SV. No, she doesn't hit the SVB. What is that move she hit her with? The SVB is that backbreaker. She hit her with something different. It was like an angel wings or devil's wings type gimmick.
To be honest, I missed that finish, man. So, because I walked away for a split second and then came back and saw Nikki Bella running into the ring. So
we might not have Colin for the rest of the show. Fuck. All right, we'll see, Colin. Hopefully you can get back to, because this is good. Like, I love this works.
Yeah, man, I love Colin being on. Come back, Colin. Come on, bro.
You know, people. I'm gonna say this shit. People shit on Colin all the time, joking around with Colin.
Who shits on Colin, man?
People do, but they know. But Colin knows his shit. He's he's my brother. So. Get off his back.
Anyway, I don't shit. I've never shit on Colin. Anyone that does is a fucking idiot, straight up.
Yeah. So post match, we got Raquel Rodriguez who attacks Vaquer, but then Nikki Bella makes the stage. You can look, but you can't touch. And Nikki Bella. This
is what I'm not looking forward to, Ray.
The forearms of the now. Backstage, you know, I'm gonna fast forward here because backstage, Nikki Bella kind of runs into Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez is thanking her. Oh, thank you so much for helping me. You know Nikki Bella's gonna fucking turn on Roxanne Perez, right?
Wait, you mean Nikki Bella's gonna turn on Vaquer? You mean?
I mean Stephanie Vaquer.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I saw it yesterday. Listen, chat. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you don't think.
I must have missed this.
Listen, they're backstage, right? And Nikki Bella's like, oh, you know, I got your back, and Stephanie's like, yeah, if you need anything,
I've got yours too.
I got yours back too. And Nikki's like hugging her and stuff, but I'm like, heel fucking Nikki Bella would be great right about now, because what does Nikki want? Nikki wants to be the top again. She wants to get back to the top, and who's at the top? It's Stephanie Vaquer. She's gonna have to fight the girl. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro.
They're gonna turn a lot of people on, right? Yeah, look, I didn't think about that. You're probably right. You're probably onto something. But do we need to go into a program between her and Nikki Bella? Because let's be real. By rights, Stephanie Vaquer should absolutely destroy Nikki Bella.
Oh yeah, but remember, Nikki Bella's a Hall of Famer. Anyway,
I mean, I get it, dude. Don't get me wrong, I get it.
I think that's gonna happen. But let's go backstage again. Now I fast forwarded through, so I'm gonna. Lyra Valkyrie is backstage, and she's chatting with Adam Pearce, and then Bailey's big boobs pop in, and she says that she hasn't slept since last week, which is kind of scary. And she tells her, "Look, hey, I got something for you. I got a surprise for you, but I'm not going to tell you." And Lyra's like, "No, I really want you to tell me now." And she's like, "No, I'm not going to tell you.
Tell me now.
I'm not going to tell you. We're going to wait till next week." She said, "No, I'd rather you tell me now." She said, "No, not going to happen." So I guess we're going to find out next week, Jimmy.
Do you think it's going to be a good old forearm straight to the mouth?
I don't know. I think the surprise is that she wants to be a tag team and then go for the tag team belts. I don't know. I don't know what the surprise could be.
I think she might actually turn next week.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. And then we'll be going to a match at Saturday night's main event with them two.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, we got Bron and Bron backstage, and Paul Heyman rolls up. And basically, to make a long story short, Bron Breakker's pissed off. He's like, why are we fucking, being the good? Why are we following rules? And why are we not, we had the belt. Why do we have to listen to anybody? And Paul Heyman's like, listen, relax. Roman Reigns listened to me. CM Punk listened to me. He mentioned all these people that listened to him and succeeded. And he's like, you need to listen. That's it. Very simple. I can paraphrase that.
Yeah.
So back from commercial break, we get the whole Nikki Bella, Stephanie Vaquer thing that I just spoke about. And we get the Usos who make their entrance. And finally, folks, we get the Battle Royal, the main event of the evening. Now, this is a Battle Royal. You can't really break down this match because it's just guys fucking beating each other up.
I will say this, though. It was a lot more funner than I expected it to be.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
The flow of it. It wasn't long. Mm-hmm. And it was just the flow. The whole flow of the whole thing was quick. It didn't, there was no just bullshit. They essentially cut off all the fat got rid of people really quick to get to the point. And then really it was the last 6 or last 4 that mattered from that point onwards, and then the drama that happened there.
Well, what did piss me off is that, and maybe I mistimed this correctly, but I think all the entrances was like 15 minutes.
Really?
They had like 15 minutes worth. Penta got his entrance.
True.
Everybody got and even CM Punk, who comes out to do commentary, got a full entrance. LA Knight got a full entrance. The Usos got a full entrance. It was about 15 minutes of entrances. I'm like,
well, then this match went for 5 minutes. It was about 5 minutes for real.
Fucking waste of time. Let me see. I want to read this because
I agree with the artist, but with that,
read it out there for me, Jimmy, if you don't mind.
Well, the artist says the biggest miss of the year. R-Truth should have been in it and won. Perfect transitional champ, and we'll get the crowd hyped for it. I'm just saying. And when did CM Punk get by to get in?
He didn't get a bye. He won the match.
No. Number 1 contenders match last week on Raw.
Yeah. Who did he beat again?
Jey Uso and LA Knight. It was a 4-way. And one other person.
Right.
You know who should have been in this match? Like someone like a Gunther though, and then won the match. Just say, and then
Gunther just got married. Give him a break.
He was married last year. He got married.
Speaking of married, can I just tell you something? Something, and we're gonna get into this real quick. This is just I like throwing little personal stories in here.
I love that,
man. So I started working at my job about 9 years ago. And,
already, wow.
Yeah, my boss, his daughter, she was like she was a freshman in high school, or whatever. She's a kid, and she just got engaged yesterday. And I was there from the very first date. I remember seeing the kid come into the building 9 years ago.
No shit.
For their very first date, and I'm like, oh, look at this fucking kid. And it was just a really cool moment. And I looked at her, and I got fucking emotional.
Oh, not again, Ray.
I did.
What's going on, bro?
She gave me a hug, and I looked at this young man, and I gave him a big hug, and I was just so happy, man. So
your puppy Ray from now on, bro.
Oh my God, it was just so good, man. So congratulations. I'm not gonna mention names, but congratulations to them both.
Congratulations to whoever you are out there.
Mazel tov, as they would say. But anyway, man. So this match was fun, man. You're right, and they had some good spots. We had LA Knight, Kofi Kingston. Some good spots.
AJ Styles was killing it too.
AJ Styles was killing it. Who else we got?
Dom was killing it even.
Dirty Dom, the son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. I thought he was going to win it.
That would have been cool. But unfortunately,
because
Jey Uso was onto him.
There was some shit that went down, and the referees got distracted. He got eliminated by AJ Styles, and then the referees didn't see it, so he came back.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Fucking awesome. A lot of fun. Now, this is the main point. This is the main angle during this battle royal. Throughout the duration of the entire battle royal, Jimmy was saving Jey Uso's ass.
What a rat!
From getting eliminated over and over and over. Like he must have saved him like 4 or 5 times from getting eliminated.
At least.
And then when shit hit the fan, Dirty Dom was about to eliminate Jimmy Uso, and fucking Jey tossed them both out. And Jimmy was angry. Jimmy, tell me what you thought about this whole situation, because he didn't give a fuck about his. And by the way, you could tell Jey was like, "What?" And Jimmy was like, "What the fuck, man? All those times I saved your ass." But didn't he say?
He did say it.
That's Jimmy say that he was going to come after his brother if he had to.
Absolutely, he said it to his face.
Just saying. Nobody. I don't think anybody did anything wrong here, folks. But what are your thoughts on this main event, brother? I had fun watching this show last night.
I enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but I actually did. Especially the lineup wasn't that strong when you think about it. But the main players all had a main thing to do in this match. But in saying that, yeah, look, if Jimmy's pissed about that, dude, it's every man for himself. First of all, what was going to happen if it was the last two? He's going to shake hands and best brother wins. I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? But in saying that, he saved his ass a lot. He didn't even return a favor ever for Jimmy in that match and done him dirty. But every man for himself. He just wanted them more. And it shows. Jay's got more experience than Jimmy, right?
He's been to the mountaintop, brother.
That's it. Jimmy doesn't know how it feels to be there or how to get there yet. So he did the right thing. But what I'm confused about, Ray, before we go, is he turning heel or is he one of those treading in the middle right now? That's what's confusing, bro.
Don't know. This gives us more reason to watch next week.
Exactly.
Find out where it's going. We got Saturday night's main event coming up. Survivor Series is coming up. Brother, I mean, listen. If you like wrestling, you got a bunch coming up. NXT's tomorrow. A lot of shit going on.
Is Halloween Havoc this week as well? Next week?
Don't know. I don't remember, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on tomorrow.
There's so much, man. It's too much, bro.
You know, Professor, I know you're in the chat, and I like to ask you sometimes privately, but I don't know. We are doing a hold on. Are we doing a reflection this week? I don't know if we're doing a pro wrestling reflection this week. Professor, let me know in the chat. Are we doing a pro wrestling reflection this week? Maybe I missed it in the chat. But anyway, Jimmy, what you got going on, buddy?
As far as me, not much now. It's a bit of a break. Well, actually, there might be a show tonight with me and RBV. We're still discussing that. So look out for that. But other than that, look out for that wreckage, of course, 11 a.m. Eastern every Sunday mornings. Your weekly AEW review show. We just had the Wrestle Dream edition of the wreckage this past Sunday. Go and check that out. The professor also joined us. We had a good laugh on that show. We were laughing throughout the whole show. It was a fun show. I suggest go and check it out right now as we get off the air, because it was one good laugh and a great show, of course, with the three of us, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. And if you want to follow me, you can at the PWC Network, of course, on the Twitter.
Oh, look
who's back.
Look who's back to close out the show. What happened with you? Did you get the
That was like half the chat just now.
The Australian internet?
He's got bad internet now, Colin.
Did the Australian internet get you, Colin?
Yeah, I think so. I found a kangaroo in my fucking Wi-Fi router.
You sure you didn't have one of these guys? Squirtle?
Oh,
a Squirtle.
It was a Pikachu.
I had a girl.
Whoa, how much is that card worth, Colin?
I don't know.
Let me see. Show it. Put it up to the
You showed me that last week too, but the week before.
What is the grade there on that?
It's a 10.
A 10.
A 10 Pikachu. I know nothing about this dumb shit. Colin, thank you for joining us, bro. I appreciate you, man. I know Jimmy doesn't like you, but I love you. So thank you so much.
Does
that work,
Colin?
Let me see. Does this work? No. Oh, yeah,
that's pretty gay, guys. I mean, how'd you do that? How the fuck did you
You're
do
using
that?
your iPhone as
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Are you using your iPhone as your camera, right?
Me?
I am.
Yeah,
Or
that's
Ray?
why.
No. I actually was able to do it once without the iPhone as a camera, and I can't remember how I did it.
Because the
He's not
iPhone
telling
does
me
that.
anymore.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway.
Can you get to the fireworks? Is there one with fireworks? I don't know.
There is.
Damn it.
Wait, is it this one? No, I just did that.
No, that's the confetti.
So maybe it's just. Oh, it's the one. So it's just this one, right? No.
The hell was that? No, do one. Just put one
put
up.
a one. Roman Reigns will come out and spear you.
No, I don't think it's one.
Yes, boy. Nothing.
Put this one up. No, this one.
Put the fist up.
Anyway, all right, guys, we're out of here, man. Let me just put this over here. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have Wrestling with Rip Rogers. We have Limpin' Ain't Easy. We have the Stevie Richards Show. Of course, my good friend April Hunter with the A Show here, guys. The Impact Attack. We got the Smack Attack. We got the Monday Locker Room. We got the Pro Wrestling Reflection. I don't know if we're doing a show this week. It's my bad. I'm not really sure. I forgot. How the hell do you do? Can somebody in the chat tell me how you do the? How do you do the? What do you call it? The gimmick schnabe. Oh, you know what? I can do it. Watch this. Hold on. Where's the reactions? Here we go.
What the?
Nothing. That's supposed to be fireworks. They ain't working.
It looked like
How you doing it?
I don't know.
Looks like you're like green screen. Oh, it's raining on you, Ray. It's okay.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us this week. We had a nice little group. Come back next week, guys. The more the merrier. So I appreciate it. What's up? We got some late people that came in. Akara Blue came in very late. I want to thank all you guys, man. Bobo, all you guys that came in. Jerome, who was in the house late. All you guys, Todd, that jumped in a little later. Thank you, guys. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you next week here for I Like It Raw, and come in tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for the Next Level Wrestling Review at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with me and the vet as we break down NXT. Match after.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's it. You get nothing. Yeah, Colin, throw one more.
You want me to do one more?
Yeah.
9 days from tonight.
This is the Hustler Rip Rogers. Yeah, it's fucking me. Yeah, and listen to the fucking Hamin Media Group. That's Ben Hamin Media Group from Rip Rogers. Go get him and go fuck yourself.
Oh, my God.
You fucking mark!